Can you imagine that the universe's secrets have been under our noses for thousands of years? Welcome, knowledge seekers, to a journey that might change how you see the world around you. Today, we're stepping into a time machine to travel back and uncover the hidden wisdom of the Emerald Tablets. These ancient texts, full of mysteries and riddles, have fascinated thinkers and adventurers for a long time. Believed to be thousands of years old, the tablets carry wisdom that seems to reach out from the past, sharing secrets about our universe and existence. In this episode, we'll unlock the secret wisdom hidden in the Emerald Tablets. We'll shine a light on their deep teachings and how they connect to our lives today. We'll explore everything from their puzzling beginnings to their impact on culture and beyond. But here's an intriguing thought to keep you excited. There's a super important secret in our journey, a piece of wisdom so deep that it could change how you see everything around you. What is that secret? You'll have to wait until the end, so stick around to discover this crucial clue. Are you ready to jump into this amazing adventure to decode the ancient wisdom in the Emerald Tablets? Then let's go. As we start unlocking the secrets of the Emerald Tablets, let's step back in time and dig into where they came from. Our story begins with a mystical figure, Thoth, the ancient Egyptian god of wisdom, writing, and the moon. This important god was known far beyond Egypt and by different names in different cultures. In ancient Greece, he was called Hermes Trismegistus, and in Roman stories, he was Mercury. Thoth is often shown in old Egyptian pictures as a man with the head of an ibis or a baboon, animals that were special in ancient Egypt. As a writer and record keeper for the gods, Thoth was seen as the bridge between the divine and human worlds and the messenger of sacred knowledge. Legend says that Thoth wasn't just a mythological god, but a real being who lived with humans. He was seen as a master of both the physical and spiritual worlds, weaving together the seen and unseen. Thoth was known as the master of all skills and knowledge, the inventor of writing and math, and the creator of the laws of the universe. His wisdom was unmatched, and his understanding of the cosmos was complete. Thoth the Atlantean is believed to be the writer of the Emerald Tablets. These tablets are considered his greatest gift to humanity, a distilled record of his deep wisdom and understanding. The text is said to hold secrets about the universe, written in a language that goes beyond time and space. As we continue to dig into the legend of Thoth, an unexpected link appears, connecting this ancient god to the lost city of Atlantis. As surprising as it sounds, this link makes our exploration even more exciting. According to old texts, Thoth was originally a high priest in the advanced civilization of Atlantis. The people of Atlantis, known for their advanced technology and deep wisdom, were believed to have mastered sciences and arts that seem like magic to us today. Thoth, one of these wise Atlanteans, was said to have knowledge and skills that are hard to understand. He was a master of both the physical and spiritual worlds, skilled at working with the forces of the universe. But when Atlantis sank in a huge disaster, Thoth and other survivors escaped to different parts of the world. The legend says that Thoth ended up in Egypt, where he helped build a prosperous society and became an important figure. He was known as the god of wisdom and writing. When he moved to this new place, he brought with him the advanced knowledge of the Atlanteans. This wisdom is believed to be recorded in the Emerald Tablets. Thoth claims to have built the pyramids using the power of vibrations. Vibrations, or sound frequencies, could allegedly move and shape objects. His staff, a potent tool depicted in ancient art, was said to direct these vibrations, enabling the construction of the monumental pyramids. So, The Emerald Tablets are more than just old artifacts. They are a bridge connecting us to the lost city of Atlantis, a peek into the deep wisdom of an advanced ancient civilization. The tablet's ability to last through many centuries represents the timeless wisdom of Atlantis. Unlocking the wisdom of the Emerald Tablets is like going on a journey through time, through deep layers of understanding and the very makeup of reality. As we go deeper, we see how this timeless wisdom is still relevant today and deeply impacts our lives. When we dive into the Emerald Tablets, we find a maze of wisdom, a rich set of teachings that call us to explore further. The tablets offer deep insights into how the universe works and the secrets of human existence. One of the most important teachings in the Emerald Tablets is as above, so below. This idea suggests that the small and the large are fundamentally connected. In simpler terms, what happens on a small scale inside us reflects what happens on a larger scale in the universe, and vice versa. This principle encourages us to see ourselves as important parts of the cosmos, not separate beings. The Emerald Tablets also detail cosmic laws and sacred geometry along with these philosophical ideas. They suggest a hidden order and balance in the universe guided by specific rules. The designs of nature, from the swirl of galaxies to the pattern of a seashell, all follow these mathematical principles, a concept deeply rooted in the tablets. Understanding sacred geometry is key to seeing these cosmic patterns and where we fit within them. A common theme in the tablets is the importance of knowledge and wisdom, and Thoth highlights the life-changing power of learning. He encourages us to look for truth and understanding. The tablets inspire us to realize our true selves, understand our divine nature, and connect with the universe. The Emerald Tablets also explore the concept of immortality. But it's not physical immortality that Thoth speaks of, but spiritual. The journey of the soul, the eternal essence within us, transcends the physical plane and continues through different realms of existence. Going deeper into the text, we find teachings about how the universe was made and works. Thoth talks about the All, a source of endless energy from which everything comes. According to Thoth, this energy can be used by those who understand how the universe works. The Emerald Tablets are not just philosophical. They also give practical advice. They hint at advanced science ideas, personal development methods, and strategies for spiritual growth. Even though they were written thousands of years ago, these teachings match modern scientific theories, bridging the gap between science and spirituality. The wisdom and teachings of the Emerald Tablets are vast and deep, and you can find many insights within its lines. But if we simplify the text, it shares 15 important lessons. Each lesson holds lots of knowledge and wisdom, which can change how we understand ourselves and the universe. Let's look at these lessons one at a time. 1. The history of Thoth the Atlantean stresses the search for knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment as top accomplishment. By looking for truth, using sacred knowledge, and maintaining spiritual connections, people can overcome physical limits, transcend life and death rebirth cycles, control reality, and slowly evolve toward a higher state of consciousness. 2. Thoth speaks of the Halls of Amenti, which is a spiritual realm that symbolizes a place of higher consciousness, showing that deep wisdom and enlightenment often live in realms beyond what we usually perceive. 3. The key of wisdom teaches that true knowledge comes from inside, revealing the secrets of the universe and the power of the mind to shape reality. 4. The space born. We're not just inhabitants of the earth, but children of the cosmos, suggesting our deep connection to the universe and its divine energies. 5. The Dweller of Unal. The mysterious figure of the Dweller represents the eternal wisdom that lives within each of us, waiting to be found. 6. The Key of Magic shares the idea that the universe works through energy forces, and by mastering these forces, one can change reality and make extraordinary things happen. 7. The Seven Lords share the principles of the cosmos and guide seekers to understand the interaction of spiritual and physical realms, leading to enlightenment and harmony in the universe. 8. The Key of Mysteries reveals the hidden knowledge of ancient mysteries, encouraging seekers to dig deep within themselves to discover deep spiritual insights and achieve divine wisdom. 9. The Key to Freedom of Space teaches astral projection, allowing the conscious spirit to separate from the body, to explore cosmic realms and go beyond earthly limitations for deep spiritual experiences. 10. The Key of Time explains the complex nature of time and its impact on reality, guiding seekers to understand its non-linear nature and use its power for spiritual growth and creation. 11. The Key to Above and Below. The As Above, So Below principle stresses the interconnectedness of the universe, where the small reflects the large, showing the deep connection and harmony between smaller and larger scales of existence. 12. The law of cause and effect teaches that every action has a matching consequence, emphasizing the importance of personal responsibility. The Key of Prophecy reveals the ability to predict and shape future outcomes by understanding the patterns of the cosmos. 13. The Keys of Life and Death highlight the circular nature of existence, teaching that life and death are intertwined parts of a larger cosmic journey, providing deep insights into the soul's evolution. 14. This tablet delves into the story of Atlantis, warning against the misuse of power and technology while urging the pursuit of spiritual wisdom and preserving harmony with nature. 15. The Secret of Secrets shares the ultimate wisdom, revealing the deep knowledge of the universe and the keys to unlocking one's true potential, leading to enlightenment and transcendent understanding. These lessons, with their deep insights and wisdom, form the basis of the teachings of the Emerald Tablets. They invite us to start a journey of self-discovery and understanding the universe. Even though they are ancient, the teachings of the Emerald Tablets line up remarkably with modern scientific theories and discoveries, especially in the areas of quantum physics and cosmology. Let's start with the concept of the universe as an interconnected whole, a key teaching of the Emerald Tablets. This concept fits nicely with quantum physics, which says everything in the universe is linked in a complex web of relationships called quantum entanglement. The tablets also talk about the idea of time and existence being multidimensional. This is similar to modern physics ideas, especially those related to the fabric of space-time and the possibility of other universes. According to the tablets, time isn't just a straight line, it's a cycle, and existence isn't just our three-dimensional world. These ideas challenge our usual understanding of time and reality like quantum physics and string theory do. The tablets' lessons on energy, vibration, and frequency also have parallels in modern science. They say that everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different rates, a concept that fits with quantum mechanics and the dual nature of particles and waves. Furthermore, the Emerald Tablet's exploration of how consciousness affects reality matches ideas in quantum mechanics, especially the idea that an observer can change what they're observing and the role of consciousness in influencing the behavior of quantum particles. With their deep wisdom, The Emerald Tablets bridge the gap between spirituality and science, old wisdom and new knowledge, intuition and intellect. They remind us that the universe is much more complicated and connected than we think. They invite us to broaden our understanding, question our beliefs, and embrace the mystery and wonder of existence. Since their creation, the Emerald Tablets have been a guide, influencing spirituality and culture in a big way. Their echoes can be heard across many spiritual traditions, and their influence can be felt in the stories told over centuries of time. This influence is especially clear in Hermeticism, a philosophical and religious tradition based on the teachings credited to Hermes Trismegistus. Hermetic principles, deeply rooted in the wisdom of the tablets, create a rich framework of mystical thought and practice, including alchemy, astrology, and the supernatural. The concept of mentalism, the belief that all is mind, the universe is mental, a cornerstone of Hermetic philosophy, comes directly from the tablets. This principle fits with the tablets' teachings on the power of the mind and the role of human consciousness in shaping reality. The tablets' principle of as above, so below, which means that the larger universe is reflected in the smaller universe and that everything is interconnected, has been woven into many spiritual and philosophical traditions. It has been used in various contexts, such as astrology and meditation practices. The most important way that the tablets influence us is on a personal level. They invite each of us on a journey of self-discovery and awakening, encouraging us to go beyond our perceived limits, use the power of our consciousness, and realize our potential. We're reminded that real understanding doesn't come from intellectual comprehension alone, but from personal experience and inner transformation. The lessons of Thoth, written in the Emerald Tablets, urge us to go beyond our normal perceptions and call us to a deeper reality where our thoughts can change matter, and consciousness is the ultimate creative force. Let's go back to the puzzle we started with. One of the most important lessons from the Emerald Tablets is understanding our universe as something our minds create. This idea is the basis for modern concepts like the law of attraction and manifestation, which have caught the interest and fascination of millions. However, like all powerful forces, this power to shape reality has a big warning. The Emerald Tablets caution that while our thoughts can shape reality, we shouldn't misuse this power. The tablets emphasize that we should use this power wisely, thinking about the good of everyone and never for selfish or destructive purposes, as this could harm others and ourselves, since what we send out into the universe can often come back to us. Furthermore, the Emerald Tablets imply that misusing this power could lead to spiritual consequences, potentially hindering our spiritual growth or setting us back on our path toward wisdom and enlightenment. This wisdom goes with the well-known golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. By hurting others, you hurt yourself because we are all interconnected, parts of the same consciousness. This idea encourages us to make sure our actions, thoughts, and manifestations think about the welfare of others and show the kind of respect and kindness we want for ourselves. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening exploration of the Emerald Tablets. Remember that the path to knowledge and understanding is a lifelong journey. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more deep dives. Hit that bell so you won't miss any updates. I'd love to hear from you. What was your top takeaway from the tablets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until our next journey, may your path to wisdom be filled with curiosity and wonder.